Location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Knicks fans, be ready for the next home game. We'll be giving away a deck of Knicks City Dancers trading cards to everyone in attendance. A great way to show off your Knicks pride.
A reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for trading card day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Josh Giddey.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there at prime time, and it's LaVine at the 3. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Bridges inside. Giddey defending. Nice defense from Giddey. Right side, Williams. Pass to LaVine. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. LaVine's shot is on. And here is Bridges. Towns with it. Now Robinson. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's prime time. Brunson covering.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's LaVine. Last game 26 points, and it's good 2 points.
Yeah, LaVine not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Brunson right side. For the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Well, when Vucevic Vucevic is this active, boy. He is so dependable at drawing fouls.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
No good on that one.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
He doesn't get the second one.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Robinson. Towns with it. Over Levine. Towns, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
There's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Wilson with it. 5 points in the game. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Dallas. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
That one goes in. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 1, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 6.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Williams. Vucevic against Robinson. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. That shot wide open.
I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
What's up?
That one falls for Brunson. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Bridges kicks to Towns. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Anunoby, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's primetime. Knicks with the rebound. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and not.
In for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. OG. Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Giddey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
They've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's prime time missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Towns. 5 to shoot. Levine dishes to White. From the arc. Bridges with the board.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Towns wide open. New York, no good that time either.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Robinson against Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And a change for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for White. Knicks trail by 17. Now McBride, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's primetime, defended by McBride.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Anunoby against Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point goal.
Levine's got 10 points in the quarter. New York's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Now, here's Anunoby. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
That's good from Anunoby.
A good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Miles McBride. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Looking to end his cold spell. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 10 points in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Payne. Oh, good on the three. Chicago leading by 15. Outside Levine. Down low. And it's Primetime missing. A floater. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finish one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 15. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Classic Big Apple matchup, Nets and Knicks battling for the keys to the city. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere.
Yeah, they do everything big in NYC, baby, including the way fans root for their teams.
We all know you're from New York.
Ken NY.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Chicago Bulls.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Primetime is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 17-point game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Tries the spin move. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Here's Primetime. Brunson covering. Outside, Levine. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Giddey, the pass to Primetime. Pass to Vucevic. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
New York moving it around. Towns is double. Brunson with a clean look. There's Brunson from deep.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Primetime. He's around 14 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. On the wing, Giddey. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Levine. One-on-one here. Here's Primetime, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Knicks trail by 17. Elbow shot is on the way. It's good. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Primetime. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns finds Brunson for 3. Bridges. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Number 21 at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Primetime. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Bean passes to Primetime. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Primetime's got 19 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Towns. Bridges kicks to Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
On the wing, Levine. Lets the three fly. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson finds Robinson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Giddey against Towns. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lofton's checked in. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine, and it's White in for primetime. Checked in for New York. And the Bulls making a change here.
Your time.
Here's primetime. Outside, White. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And it's prime time missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 18. And it's Jalen Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York. On the wing, Giddey. Outside, Levine. Pass to primetime. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by New York.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And here's Brunson outside. Levine with the rebound. Chicago leading by 15. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. He gets it in there. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Here comes your Knicks City answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Robinson finds Anunoby. Brunson outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Primetime, defended by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside Robinson. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago leading by 18. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Fires the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Brunson goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
On the wing, Levine. They set the pick. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls, another three.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Towns looking it over. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Zach LaVine.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Back to Payne. There's a screen by Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne can't hit. Here's prime time, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the call will be against prime time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brunson outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.